guys, it's Ashley. So if you guys are following me on Twitter, you know that I have reached 10,000 followers. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for getting me there. Your support means so much to me. And I love reading your guys' tweets. It's always so much fun to read that. And I hope my tweets are keeping you guys entertained. So I was trying to figure out what cool thing I could do to celebrate my 10,000 followers. And I haven't done a Q&A in a while. So thank you guys for sending in your questions. And here it goes. Superhero Tori asks, what was my very first acting job? My very first acting job was a Jungle Book 2 commercial, and I was 5 years old, and I had to sing and dance around a tree with a bunch of other kids, and my mom tells me that when I was at the audition, I fell asleep while they were interviewing me, which is really embarrassing. Whitney Patrick asks, is 9 my lucky number? Yes, it is. That's why I'm at Ashley Argota 9 on Twitter. Harlan asks, if I weren't famous, what would I want to do instead? Anything in medicine. I've been interested in that since I was a really little girl. Like, I used to watch ER, and right now my favorite show is Grey's Anatomy. So, I'm going to NYU for nursing school. My mom's a nurse, so anything in medicine, I've always been interested in that. I Love You XX Cass asks, where in the world would I travel if I was able to? I really want to go to Paris. When we had our schedule for work, I saw Trapped in Paris a few months before we actually taped it, and I got really excited that we would go to Paris, and I asked the producers, we're going to Paris, right? And they were like, no. I was like, oh, great. So maybe someday. I'd love to go to Paris. Antonio Vincent asks, what are my favorite things to do in New York and LA? New York, I love being in Times Square. I love the feeling of it. It's always so busy. It's the hustle and bustle of the city is just, I've always loved it since I was a little girl. My favorite thing to do when I was little in New York was to go to the gigantic Toys R Us and ride that Ferris wheel, the giant Ferris wheel in there. It was awesome. My favorite thing to do in LA, I love to go to the Grove. If you see my tweets, you see that I go to the Grove a lot. And it's mostly to eat. There's the Cheesecake Factory. I love the Cheesecake Factory. I eat at Johnny Rockets a lot. And the French Crepe Company, which they make amazing crepes. They introduced me to Nutella, which is like the best thing in the world. I have that all the time now. Jeanette Fax asks, who did I play in The Lion King? For those of you who don't know, I was in the Broadway touring company of The Lion King. So I toured in San Francisco, Seattle, Washington, Tempe, Arizona, and Costa Mesa, California. And I played young Nala, so it was Simba's best friend. Miley Dummy Click asks, what is my favorite ice cream and my frozen yogurt flavor? My favorite ice cream is Jamocha Almond Fudge from Baskin Robbins, which is like the best ice cream in the world. I also love mint chocolate chip. And my favorite frozen yogurt flavor, I will just tell you my Pinkberry order. My Pinkberry order is a small original with roasted almonds and those little, I don't know exactly what you call them, but they're like little chocolate balls, and it's like really gooey and it's really good. Chris Judd asks, how did I feel when I found out that I got True Jackson? There was a lot of screaming involved. I was like screaming at the top of my lungs all day long. I was taking a science test actually, and my phone rang, and I knew I was going to get the call that day, so I was really nervous to pick up the phone, and my agent was like, is everybody on the line? And my manager was on the phone too, and I didn't even know. And at the same time, all of them were like, you got the job! And I started screaming, and I had full battery on my phone at the beginning of the day, and by the end of the day, there was no more battery on my phone. It was awesome. But I was very, very excited. Emma Noyes 11 asks, if I were on a deserted island and could only bring 3 people or things, what would it be? I would bring my cell phone with an endless battery supply. I would bring a plane and gasoline for the plane so I could get off the island when I wanted to. Believer Forevers, with 2 Z's at the end, asks, am I an only child? No, I am not. I have a 28-year-old brother. His name is Kevin. Not Kevin. Everybody gets that wrong. It's Keveen, not Kevin. And he's awesome. He's sweet and extremely protective of me. JammyFan14 asks, pirate or ninja? Can I say both? I'm going to say both. Both. She also asked if I read MLIA. Yes, I do. Anytime I need to smile, I go up there, and it's really, really funny. I love the stories that I see there. It's hysterical. A. Mary Henderson asks, what's my favorite weirdest food combo? You guys are going to think I'm crazy. My mom makes turkey bacon a lot, and I love turkey bacon. And one day we had chocolate brownies, lying around the house, so I was like, hey, I'm really hungry for a brownie, and then she was making bacon, and I ended up eating bacon at the same time. I was like, wow, this is a really good combo, so I eat that a lot. I think it's because, you know, one's a little bit salty and the other one is really sweet, and it kind of balances each other. It's really good, so please don't judge me because I like that. I know it's really weird. And she also asks, what would you do for a Klondike bar? I would swim across an ocean of piranhas for a Klondike bar. Carrie Loves You asks, what's my favorite True Jackson memory? I have so many. It's so much fun. My job is absolutely incredible, and I'm so blessed. I'm thankful every day for my job. I've gotten to dress up as a boy so many times, which is always a lot of fun. I was a skater boy once. I was a security guard with a big muscle suit on. I was a janitor with a mustache. We've gotten food thrown in our faces. We've gotten to dress up from, like, different clothes. Like, it's just so many things, and it's been amazing. And even, like, off camera, just the people that I work with are just the nicest people in the world, and they make me laugh and smile every day, and I'm so blessed. I love my job. Music_fact asks, do we get to keep the clothes and accessories from True Jackson? After an episode airs, yes, I go downstairs sometimes, and if I really like an outfit, I ask if I can keep an outfit. We do have very nice clothes on the show. The perks of working at a fashion company in our show, right? Mally Lovers asks, you were on iCarly, right? Yes, I was on iCarly. I played Kathy. She was the chatty, gossipy girl in the school. She finds out that Mrs. Ackerman's boyfriend dumped her. And it's cool because Mrs. Ackerman, the lady who played Mrs. Ackerman, was also on our Trapped in Paris movie, so I got to, you know, reconnect with her there. She's awesome. Mrs. Nathan Cress 1, it's your birthday! I can't remember if you said you were 11 or 12 or 13. I saw a bunch of numbers in there, but happy birthday, however old you are, and I hope you have a great day. Super C Carla asks, say something in Spanish. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, y tú? Seattle Lover 008 says, if I could guest star on any show, TV show, what would it be? Grey's Anatomy, because I love that show. I don't know if you see my bio on my Twitter, it says I love Grey's Anatomy. I don't know why I'm holding a pencil right now. Or Glee. I love Glee. Or House. Any medical show, really, I'd love to guest star on. That'd be awesome. I thought this was a great question. This is from Salvador GJ3. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? My answer to this? He would as much as he could, and chuck as much as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. That was good. And that rhymed too, ironically. Thanks for that question. It really made me smile. Argota Crew asks, am I a fan of Adam Lambert? Yes, I love Adam Lambert. He's a fantastic singer. And he was in Wicked, which is one of my favorite plays. Oh My Celebrity asks, what is my favorite cheese? And I tried to Google what the cheese is called, but I don't know what it's called. It's white inside, and it has, like, kind of a red, hardish shell kind of thing outside. And it's really, really good. We actually had it in an episode of ours a few weeks ago during a party scene, and I ate quite a lot of it. If you guys know what this cheese is called, can you tweet me or can you YouTube me or something so I know what it's called, because it's driving me crazy and I can't find it. It's white on the inside and it has like a red shell on the outside, so please tell me what it is. Jam Bieber asks, how often do I go on Twitter and reply to fans? All the time. To both questions. I'm on Twitter quite a lot, you guys. And I love reading your guys' tweets, so thank you for tweeting me all the time, because, you know, in the car for the 2-hour car ride to work and to LA and stuff, it's fun to read your tweets. I really enjoy that, so thank you for tweeting me. Okay, that's all the questions I have. Thank you guys for sending in your questions. They were really awesome and interesting to read. And hopefully I'll do this again when I reach 20,000 followers. So follow me at Ashley Argota 9. I'll talk to you guys later.